The Last of Us is a survival story, kind of post-apocalyptic, which is something that we are seeing a lot now in movie and TVs. As a story, what separates The Last of Us? What's unique about its world?
Yeah, The Last of Us, you know, it does take place in this post-pandemic scenario, but what really sets it apart is the relationship between Joel and Ellie. Everything we've done, even picking the genre that we've placed this game in, has been because of the story we wanted to tell these two characters, and how the whole concept of this game has been, let's make a game where at the beginning of it, these two characters will meet, and then over the course of the entire game, they will learn to care for one another and make greater and greater sacrifice for one another. So the player is feeling the same thing that Joel is feeling for Ellie as you're going on this journey.
The big thing for me is what we tried to do here at Naughty Dog is what Neil was just touching on, which is make you feel the exact same way a survivor would feel, which is Joel and Ellie. So we really went out of our way to make sure that there was this character arc that happens, and that the different story beats reflect into the gameplay, and gameplay reflects back into where these characters are at.
Are we gonna help him?
Get your seatbelt on, Ellie.
Well, what about the guy?
Oh, he ain't even hurt.
Obviously, a video game is an experience that you participate in, and so we were able to create a world that you could explore and experience firsthand instead of in a movie where you're carried through 100%. And in this game, you really get a chance to make your own choices and as to like how you explore the environment and how you get through these situations. There are several different ways of doing it.
What the?
There's just things that when I play the game, you know, as a player, I just look at that and I know those people. I know, and it's not Troy and Ashley people. It's like I know Joel and Ellie, and the whole cast is amazing. And it's just insane to know Troy and Ashley as human beings that you can go out to dinner with, and then all of a sudden you see these performances that they bring, and you're like, oh my God, like they took on those characters and they became those characters, and it's astounding to see this. Well, they're actors. It's what acting should be, right? And it's not a programmer in a mocap suit deciding like, yeah, I think I'm gonna I can do this. It's like they're amazing.
And these characters and the world of Last of Us it became so rich that you guys have actually expanded into a graphic novel format, right? What has that process been like?
It's been cool because there's been a lot of ideas that we've been discussing about Ellie's backstory or what it was like for her to live in this quarantine zone. So the graphic novel really afforded us this opportunity to explore some of those ideas. We brought on board Faith Erin Hicks, who's like a renowned indie comic book writer and artist, and it has been kind of awesome to riff off of each other and kind of help build more of Ellie's story and meet this other character called Riley, who really influenced Ellie and sort of put her on the path to becoming the character we eventually see in the game. But at the same time, you know, we also wanted the graphic novel to stand on its own, to be its own story. So that was always important. We didn't want it to just be like, here's this thing that helps promote the game. We really wanted it to be a good story, like told well as a comic book.